Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for another reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing and having a great day today. Okay, so for today's reading, we will be looking into your new beginning, what is ahead of you, and what kind of positive events are waiting for you in this new beginning or this next chapter of your life. So we have 3 piles to choose from today. As always, we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading today about the new and beautiful beginning that's ahead of you and what is it going to bring to you. So let's begin by shuffling your cards, pile number 1, and then we're going to get into your reading. And as always, if you want to skip this part, the timestamp for you is in the description. So let's see pile number 1. What is the new beginning ahead of you? What is this new beginning bringing for you, pile number 1? Spirit guides of pile number 1, if you can please let them know what is ahead of them in this new beginning. Okay, now let's get your oracles. What is this new beginning going to be about for you, pile number 1? What area of your life is it going to be in? Pile number 1, okay. What is ahead of pile number 1, Spirit, in their new beginning? What is awaiting for them? Pile number 1, your new beginning ahead. Okay, got 2 cards there. What is ahead of pile number 1? Okay, and I feel like this one is wanting to come out. Okay, we'll just take it and let's get your last message to end your reading for pile number 1, Spirit. What is ahead of them in this new beginning of their life? Okay, pile 1, let's see. Now I'm super excited to get into your reading today. Let's see, pile number 1, what is ahead of you in this new beginning or this new chapter of your life? So as your card here, pile number 1, you chose the Page of Cups, and I love the energy of this card. I feel very lucky energy, so I feel pile number 1, to me it almost feels like you're ready for this, like you have been waiting for this, and you're like ready to embrace new energy in your life. Perhaps you're ready for like a refresher. You have been wanting to maybe make some changes for a while as well, but I just feel that this new beginning is going to be, it's just overall going to bring really good energy to your life. Like I see good positive energy coming in for you. I can't really get anything specific though right away from the beginning for you. I just feel that it's sort of like your energy right now might be like you're very excited and you're ready for this kind of change and this new beginning of your life. But let's see your tarot card so that we can see exactly what is this new beginning about for you. You have the Child of Cups. That's interesting. Wait, because you have the Page of Cups, and I think that the Child of Cups is also the Page of Cups. Yeah. You also have the Hermit. So you got the Page of Cups twice. Wow. You also have the Death. Yeah, okay. Speaking of new beginnings, you know, Ace of Cups. And your last card is the Explorer of Cups, which I'm pretty sure it's the Knight of Cups. So you have both the Page of Cups twice and then the Knight of Cups. That's really good. Okay. I feel for you, pile number 1. Some of you maybe have been going through a bit of a hermit journey here is what I feel. Maybe you have been spending a lot of your time alone. Maybe this past period of your life has been more closed off towards people and connections and maybe exploring the world is kind of what I want to see. I feel for some of you this was you know, the Hermit, it is a bit of like isolating energy, but it's the journey to self-development, a self-discovery, which does require us sort of distancing ourselves from other people so that we don't get distracted and so that we don't get like outside sources to involve in our development stage, because you know, a lot of things that are around us, they affect us every day and the way that we think. So I feel that the best way towards self-discovery is isolation, because you don't have any other things to distract you from it and also influence the way that you think, which allows you to think the way that you would think as a person, what would come to you naturally. So I do feel that a lot of you went through this period perhaps where you were kind of spending a lot of time alone. Maybe this was in your dating life. Maybe you wanted to discover yourself first and then go and look into relationships and be with people, because you felt like you couldn't do it in a good way before, because you didn't know who you were, you know? So you couldn't stick to maybe something long term for some of you. It's kind of what I see. But I do see that this hermit like period of your life is over now. I do feel that a lot of you sort of discovered yourself, and you're grateful now that you know who you are, and that you don't feel the need to maybe pretend who you are anymore, pile number one. And with the Ace of Cups, I do feel that the area of your life that's going to be most affected in this new beginning of your life is going to be your love life. I see a lot of love opportunities actually coming your way, especially with the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. I feel that this new beginning is sort of going to end the period of your life where you had to spend a lot of time alone and a lot of time maybe even feeling lonely or a bit sad because you had to be alone so much. But I feel in this new beginning, I just see a lot of new possibilities for you to meet new people, to talk to people, perhaps even like relationships, and just developing more connections with people. So I feel the new beginning that's ahead of you is going to affect a lot your relationships. Let's take a look at your other cards, pile number one. So your next card is Mature Man. Okay, yeah, I feel a lot of you have matured though. Like with this Mature Man, I kind of feel that you guys have a lot of wisdom now. You have a lot of knowledge because you did go through this like hermit period, this hermit journey. I feel a lot of you have matured a lot, and now you're sort of ready to go into exploring the relationship side of your life without getting hurt. Because if you go into relationships and developing connections with people, if you do not have strong boundaries, and if you do not have a strong sense of who you are, it's really easy for us to get swayed by manipulation or putting other people's needs in front of ours, or so sort of like chasing after people. So before we go into relationships, it's really important that we do have a sense of ourselves and what we want, and have very strong and strict like sort of standards or rules so that you can protect yourself and not get hurt. And I do feel that a lot of you here have matured. You've become very wise. You have become a more, again, mature person, which is going to allow you to step into new connections and relationships with a good mindset, with a refreshing mindset. And I feel that a lot of you are going to start attracting good people who are good for you, people who are good for your further development in your life. I just feel that you're going to start surrounding yourself with people who are successful, who have a positive sense of mindset, which is, again, going to multiply yours as well. I was watching this video like a few days ago, and they were saying that, if you're working in an office and you're sitting to a person who is very high performance, maybe the best worker in the company or something, there's a really high chance that also your progress and your work will will progress, or like it will increase by like 15% or something like that. But if you're seated next to somebody who is not that driven, and they are a bit unmotivated, and perhaps they like to slack off a little bit, there is also a very high chance that your performance will decrease by a bigger amount, like 20 or 30%. So it's really important to surround yourself with people who you find inspiring, because that will also increase your performance as well. You also have Illumination. Yeah, that's like, it's, you know, illumination, that's really good energy. That's very like bright and positive energy. And you also have going forward. Yeah, I feel that you guys are just moving on, you're progressing, and you're moving towards brighter days. So I do feel that this hermit energy for you, it's over. Like, you know, you do have the death card right after the hermit, and then the ace of cups, which is, I really feel, showing the picture of this sort of alone time ending for you, and then new possibilities in relationships opening up for you. It sort of feels like you're ready to open your heart to welcoming other people in your life. Maybe before you thought like, oh, you don't want it because you don't feel like you're ready for it yet. But I feel that now you're sort of ready to open your heart up to other people and to sort of let them in your life. You also have trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Okay, so I feel that here your spirit guides also want to give you a message to trust your intuition when it comes to your dreams and following the career path that you want and that you think that it's meant for you. I feel that you have really gotten like a strong sense of who you are now and who you want to be. So I feel that for you going forward now, it's about trusting that you are moving towards the right path, you know, to trust yourself that you're going to take yourself to where you want to be and where you want to go, and don't let fears get in your way. You also have flowers. Working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessing to others through your life purpose. I feel that, you know, this hermit journey, not it hasn't only brought to you I mean, it did bring, you know, right, a strong sense for you. But it also brought us a sense for you of who you want to be also in the future, right? Where do you see yourself in the future? Those are really two different things. And I feel that now maybe some of you have discovered your life purpose and you're ready to move forward with it. Again, these hermit journeys, even though they can get like quite lonely for us, and you know, it's not that easy to always be with yourself and to always focus on yourself and the things that you want to achieve. And you know, it's kind of hard, but once it's over, I mean, it's like you basically have everything that you need in order to be successful. You have a very strong sense of identity, you have a very strong character, you have dreams, you have plans, you have a clear image of who you want to be. So at the end of the day, it's all worth it to go to a journey like this. And I feel that a lot of you have completed this journey successfully for you, and now you're just ready to step into action, to step into plan. You know, going forward, I feel that you guys are ready to move now. You also have memory here. You have courage. You have a lot of herbs. That's really interesting. And you also have purification. Okay, I feel, you know, it's like that energy of you're cleansing, you're getting rid of something old. Again, you have the number 13 here. I feel that you're just like ready to leave your past behind, pile number 1, with memory and purification. Like you're getting rid of a lot of things. It sort of feels like you're going through like this decluttering phase of your life. Like, what do I want to bring with me moving forward? Which people are staying in my life? What hobbies are staying in my life? It does feel like you need like a refresher in your life that's happening here. And this journey moving ahead, it will take courage. It is a big step for you guys, but I do feel that it's the right step and it's the step for you in the right direction. So at this moment, I really feel that you need to trust yourself and trust your intuition, that it's guiding you towards your higher purpose, your life purpose, and that you guys are moving. I really do feel that you guys have improved a lot here. Let's see your last message here. You have courage again. Wow, courage twice. Have courage to ask and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it as it is offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. You know, I feel, pile number 1, coming out of a hermit journey, you do get very like accommodated to the feeling of always needing to do something alone. and always needing to make things work on your own. But I feel that stepping into this new beginning of your life, a lot of you are going to be surrounded by people who are going to be able to help you. And I feel that you're gonna need to allow those people to also help you, because I know that coming out of a hermit journey can be, a bit, because you're so used to always just doing things by yourself and sort of feeling like you do not have anybody else to rely on. So moving forward, because I feel that that part of your life is over, there will be a lot of people entering your life, pile number one, who are going to be able to help you with a lot of things in your life. Like, it's sort of like you're meeting the right people at the right time. So when these people show up in your life, don't be afraid to ask of them for help. And also don't be, also help those people out. It's kind of like a sort of like an exchange. So I do feel that in this new beginning of your life, pile number one, there is a lot of beautiful new connections that are waiting for you, and just your heart, I feel it's ready to open up to new people and new experiences. And I feel that this hermit journey is over for you now, guys. Okay, but that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number two. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading today about the new beautiful beginning that's ahead of you, and what is it going to bring for you. So let's begin by shuffling your cards, pile number two, and then we're going to get into your reading. So let's see for pile number two, Spirit, what is ahead of them in this new and beautiful beginning of their life. What can they expect in the new beginning of their life for pile number two, Spirit? Pile number two, what is ahead of you in this new beginning? Let's get one more card. Pile number two, Spirit. Okay. Have your cards. Let's get your oracles now. What can you expect in this new beginning of your life? Pile number two. Pile number two. Let's get this one. New beginning ahead for pile number two, Spirit. What can they expect moving forward in their life? Pile number two. Pile number two. Oh, okay, this one fell to the ground. Let's get your other cards. Pile number two, new beginning for pile number two, Spirit. Let's get your last message to end your reading. Last message for pile number two, Spirit, about their new beginning. Okay, let's see for you, pile two. What is this new beginning bringing for you? What can you expect? Let's see. Okay, so as your card, you have the Ace of Cups. Very beautiful energy, very pure energy. I feel I'm kind of like this bird is sticking out to me. For some of you, pile number two, maybe you have been seeing a lot of like signs or something, but also this bird is sort of like the message of like the divine wants to deliver you a message. So I do feel that your reading today is very strongly guided by your guides, and they have something very important to tell you. But it's almost, to me, it feels like they're offering you something. Like there is an offer that you guys will receive. Like you will be handed something, I feel, that you have been really wanting here. That's kind of what I'm getting here from your first energies. Let's see your tarot cards though, so that we can get more information about your new beginning. Ooh, the Three of Wands. Okay, that's really interesting. You also have the Strength. You have the Emperor. Wow, okay, very powerful energy. Six of Pentacles. And your last card is the Elder of Cups, which is the King of Cups. Okay. Yeah, you have the Six of Pentacles, and then I was saying like you're being offered or given something. So I do feel here that in this new beginning of your life, the universe wants to give something to you. And I feel that this for you is going to be power, pile number 2. I feel that the universe will give you a sense of power, sort of like a sense of authority. I feel that you're gonna feel very just empowered, pile number 2, for some reason, okay? I feel that with the Three of Wands as well, I see like you planning a lot of things and like looking forward to the future of the things that you will be doing. I feel that sort of things are gonna start lining up for you in a sense where like you have an offer to do this or you have an opportunity to do this. So I see a lot of new opportunities coming your way and sort of a lot of new things that you will be doing that are sort of stacking up for your future, like you're making some sort of plans when it comes to your future. And I feel that you're gonna feel very powerful and very empowered by this, because it's sort of it's kind of gonna feel that things are starting to move in the direction that you guys want them to move. And I feel that you will have like this very strong sense and gratefulness, because you will feel that the universe, like it actually is real, or that your spirit guides and your angels, like they're actually real, and there are these energies that are trying to help you to where you want to go. I feel that this is help coming from the divine, coming from the universe, that's going to help you along the way, upon number 2, to get to where you've always wanted to go, to get to your end goal, to get to what's going to make you happy, and sort of what is your purpose here. I feel that things are finally again going to start lining up and sort of stacking up, and you will be able to see a sort of like a plan coming together that's going to get you guys to the end goal, that's going to get to where you guys see yourself being. And again, you're going to feel very powerful. You're going to feel like the whole universe has your back in this. I feel that you guys are going to feel immense support by your universe and by your guides, that they want to help you. Because I do see that there will be some sort of help offered to you here, especially with the Six of Pentacles. This could be financial help that will support you to take action towards something or do something. But I feel that the opportunity for you guys to do something, it's arising here, okay? That's mainly what I'm seeing, is that an opportunity that you have been waiting for, it's finally going to arise for you guys. Let's see your other oracles. You guys have change. Okay, so yeah, there is movement forward and there's change. This card is reminding me a lot of the Chariot. Maybe you guys want to move somewhere. You know, the Three of Wands can also represent moving, like you going somewhere new, going to a new place that is going to allow you to, you know, sort of get the right opportunities. But I do feel that you guys are moving forward. Again, the Chariot is about reaching a certain goal. It's about moving and reaching a goal, reaching a destination. So I do feel that you guys will get to where you want to be. And this new beginning for you guys I feel your journey ahead is going to feel very supported. Like you're going to feel very supported, very protected by your divine source. Because you will feel like, you know, it's kind of like you will experience a lot of lucky things happening to you that will make you feel like there is no other way, but you know that this was meant to me, and there is some kind of higher power looking over me and watching me and supporting me in this journey, because so many things are sort of working in your favor when it comes to this. I feel you also have leadership. Yeah, especially with the Emperor, I do feel again you guys are stepping into a very empowered energy. You will feel very powerful. You will feel like a leader. I feel that things are gonna start changing, especially in the way that your career is moving. I do feel that you guys are getting closer and closer to the goal that you want to achieve. Yeah, miracles. Oh yeah, I was saying, like, you guys are gonna experience very lucky things happening to you. You know, the energy of miracles, like just so many unexpected things where they just work, you know. It's sort of like those last minute things or like issues that arise, but they're fixed within seconds or minutes. And there's usually very easy solutions for them at the moment when they happen for you, where otherwise it would maybe take a while to resolve them, or it wouldn't be such an easy fix. But because it's, you guys are meant to be where you are, and you're meant to get to where you are, those issues are going to resolve very fast for you. And that's sort of what's going to help you see that your higher power is real, that there is a source watching over you and protecting you and making sure that you get from point A to point B. That's kind of what I'm feeling here for you. Yeah, look at this travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. I did mention some of you might be moving somewhere. The Three of Wands, they can represent moving and traveling. So maybe some of you are taking a trip, right? And when we're taking a trip, sometimes some problems like can arise, like you know, it can be a bit like hectic. But I feel for you, it's sort of like a thing where like this one thing happens, but then it's resolved like right away. Or if something was an issue before, it's not an issue anymore for you. So I see that you will get safely from point A to point B. Maybe some of you are traveling a lot now, or you have a trip planned and you might be a bit worried because you haven't traveled alone before, or maybe it's your first time traveling or your first time flying or something like that. So this is like a reassurance that a lot of you will, all of you will get safely to where you need to be. You also have Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. With Justice, guys, again, I feel that this is going to make you feel in this new beginning of your life, you're gonna feel like the universe is real. You're gonna feel like things of a higher power sense are real, because weird things are happening to you, but in a good way. You know what I mean? Where like otherwise you don't have an explanation for it, but there is a higher source, and there is somebody who is watching over me and protecting me. So I do feel that you guys are going to get that sense of justice, that there is fairness in this world, and that you will get what is meant to be yours, and that nobody can take it away from you, because nobody can go against such a high source than the divine. At the end of the day, we're all sort of the same, because we're all humans, no matter how much power we have in this world and in our reality living on the earth. But if you believe in a higher power, if you believe in higher energies, and if you believe in the universe, you know, we can make as many rules as we want that we implement in our day-to-day living situation here, but I feel that the universe has its own rules, and that nobody can go against those rules, no matter how many rules we make up in the world. So know that the universe will always bring justice to you. And it doesn't matter how things look in the 3D, because I always say, like, these are just rules that we have sort of made up so that we can make living in this world as safe as possible. But nobody can go against the rules of the universe. So if you feel like you have an injustice in the situation, I feel that you guys will experience that universe justice, or so-called karma, and you will get what was always meant for you. Pile number 2. You also have regeneration. You have protection. Yeah, look at this. You're being very much protected and divinely guided. And you also have longevity. I feel that there will be a change implemented in your life. This new beginning is going to change something in your life for the long term. So this is not just like a small change that's going to change the direction of where you're moving. It's going to change the way that your future plays out. It's going to change your life 5 years later. So I do see that there is a big shift, sort of destiny shift happening here for you guys, that's going to change your life for the better, for the long term here. Let's take a look at your last message. You have unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to limited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you all you need to do is to take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. So as I've been saying this entire reading, pile number 2, I feel that you're very, very, very strongly connected to a divine source. And I feel that you might feel very inspired and get a lot of ideas, and I feel that it's really good for you to act on those ideas because they are ideas that nobody else has, and you are meant to bring those ideas to life. So you have been getting a lot of ideas, pile number 2. Act on those ideas, pursue them, because you are meant to show them to the world. I feel that divine wants to talk to the world through you and express itself through you, and you were the right person to be given these ideas to, because you will execute them in the most perfect way possible. So pile number 2, that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading today about what is this new beautiful beginning ahead of you bringing to your life, and what can you expect. So let's begin by shuffling your cards, and then we're going to get into your reading, pile 3. Let's see, let's ask your spirit guides here for guidance for you. Spirit guides of pile 3, what would you like to tell them? What is ahead of them in this new beginning? And what is this new beautiful beginning bringing for their life? What is the new beginning of pile number 3 bringing to them? Okay, let's do one more. Pile 3. Okay. And let's get your oracles now. What can pile number 3 spirit expect in this new beginning that's ahead of them? What can pile number 3 expect? Pile number 3, their new beginning. I just want 2 cards, so let's shuffle again. Pile number 3, what is ahead for you in your new beginning? Okay. Pile number 3, what can you expect? What can pile number 3 expect in their new beginning? What energies and events are surrounding pile number 3 in this new beginning of their life, spirit? What positive events are waiting for them? And let's get your last message, pile number 3. Your new beginning ahead. What is happening for you in this new beginning? All right. We have your cards now. I'm super excited. Let me just fix this as well. Okay. Now let's see your cards. I hear a lot of noise in the background, like a lot of the cars are like honking or something. So to me this is like really celebratory, right? Very fitting with the 6 of Wands that you chose. But let's begin with your reading, pile number 3. So as your card, again, you have the 6 of Wands here, which right away I'm thinking of success when I see this card, honestly. So I do feel there is something that you guys are will be like celebrating about, like a success or achievement that you will be celebrating about. And I see you guys being very proud of yourself. Okay, definitely something to celebrate. Like I'm hearing worth to celebrate. So I feel in this new beginning, there is something that you guys are celebrating, something that you are achieving, succeeding at. But let's see your tarot cards so we can see what this is about. So as your first card, ooh, the Death card. Well, pile number 1 also got this one. And you know, speaking of new beginnings, definitely the Death card is like confirming that. You also have the 2 of Swords. You have the Tower. Wow. I'm hearing like explosion. Like I feel there is definitely something eventful happening for you in this new beginning. Like I do get this like powerful energy of like an event happening. You also have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. And the 10 of Cups. Wow, pile number 3. I mean, look at those 2 cards to end your spread. Very, like, I feel, honestly, it couldn't have been better. You know, the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. I feel for you, pile number 3, it does feel like this is your time, right? Like that's kind of what I'm feeling here with the Tower. Like it's sort of like you're gonna get struck with this energy that just brings forward everything in your life. Honestly, I do feel that you will have a very like satisfied smile on your face because you will receive a lot. Because I do feel that this is your time now, pile number 3. I also feel that you will need to make a sort of like a decision, and you will make the right decision into doing something. Maybe making some sort of change or something like that. But I do see that this thing, the Tower moment that's happening in your life, sort of like this lucky strike, I do, in this specific Tower card, I do get more of like the lightning, like something is striking you that's going to activate then this 10 of Pentacles and this 10 of Cups. And I feel that this is a decision that you guys are making with the 2 of Swords. It's like you're maybe deciding to end something and take a new direction. You're maybe deciding to change some things in your life that are really going to give you the power to have something. Do you know what I mean? So like a decision that you're going to make is going to activate a big lucky, like luck strike in your life, a big strike in your life that's going to bring a lot to you guys. I do feel that in the area of your career, things are going to be looking amazing. Some of you might be receiving a promotion, but I do see that there will be improvement in your finances. And also the 10 of Cups, there will be improvement in your mood. I feel that you guys will feel a lot happier. You will feel a lot more supported. And I just see overall that you will feel very satisfied with your life, and satisfied with what you decided to do and which direction you decided to move in. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Let's take a look at your oracles. You have mature woman. Wow. Very mature energy. I do feel that though. Maybe there's somebody coming in to offer you something, pile number 3. Like a person who is wiser, who is coming in to lead you. Or this can also represent you. You have become a very strong and mature person, and now it's your time because you have the knowledge that you need to have. You sort of have the knowledge of a mature person to do something. I feel that maybe before you were preparing yourself for something, you were getting ready for something, but now you have everything at your disposal that you need in order to receive these things. Now it's the time for you to receive these things, because if they were given to you before, you wouldn't have known what to do with it. Do you know what I mean? But now, because you have the knowledge and the experience in something, I feel that now is the right time for you guys to receive something. Okay. You also have community. And you have forgiveness. I feel like you guys are really just ready to let go of your past. Like you're over it. Because you will see like how many beautiful and new things want to come into your life that you just do not want to hold even an ounce of your past anymore. So you're ready to just let go of anything that was holding you back before. And with the community, I feel like you guys will be sort of like building a new community, like building a new home for yourself, building new relationships and connections that are going to feel like your tribe, that are going to feel like your soul tribe, right? With the 10 of Cups, I do feel that you guys are building a new life for yourself, especially with the Tower. This can also mean falling apart, right? The foundations are breaking apart, but it also means rebuilding new foundations. So I feel that you guys will be definitely working towards building some sort of community, building some sort of maybe even fan base for some of you, or some sort of following that's really going to help you along the way as well. You also have consulting. You heal with your kind words, wise advice, and empathetic ear. Okay, and you also have light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. I feel here for you, pile number 3, you will start to see immense progress. That's the best way I can describe your reading. It's just that you're going to start seeing really fast progress in your life because you have stepped into your life purpose. And I do feel that a part of your life purpose is for people to listen to you, because you have a lot to say with your words. And the way that you're going to express your words can be in many different ways, but it is a part of your life purpose for you guys to tell your story to people, to tell your experience, because I feel that you have a lot to say and a lot and people have a lot to learn from you, and you can heal people with your words, you know, because maybe they are going through the same thing that you were going through once, and your advice is going to help them a lot, or hearing that somebody else also went through the same thing and how they dealt with it is going to help them out a lot. So I do feel that a lot of you, pile number 3, you're meant to sort of have this community or this fan base that's going to find you very inspiring, and that's gonna want to listen to you, right? I feel that what part of your life purpose is you going around and telling your inspiring story to other people, to inspire them as well, and to also help them out. You also have stimulation. Yeah, I was saying, like, things are about to get very, like, progressive for you guys, I feel. Like, I see events, a lot of events happening. And also healing. Oh, so much about healing. That's so beautiful. But I feel, again, like, you guys are just have a very healing energy to you. You have a very warm energy to you. And a lot of people are going to find you very inspiring. So if you have been wanting to share your story somewhere, if you have been wanting to put yourself out there and speak to the world and showcase your talent, showcase your art in some kind of way, I do feel that that is the right thing for you guys, because people will find healing in what you do. And never underestimate your story and be like, oh, I'm not that important or whatever. I really feel that everybody has something special to say, and that you guys are meant to do it in a very creative and expressive way, which is what's going to bring you success in your life. And it's how you're going to build your community, based on you sharing your experiences in life and telling a story to people in some kind of way. Okay, let's see your last message to end your reading. You have savor vows of poverty. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or subconsciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. I feel that you guys are changing your mindset. You're changing the way that you think to a more successful one. And I feel that you're going to be the one who's going to really change the way that your sort of generation and your family is in the future. It's sort of like you're the one who's going to change and break a generational curse of your family. And I do feel that a lot of you have a very important mission here in your lifetime to change how things also continue for the upcoming generations of your family, not just you and not just your past. So keep this in mind, pile number 3, because again, I feel like you were born with the power to make a difference in the world. And I really feel that you should use this to your advantage, because you have a really good mindset, a mindset that is sort of like unstoppable and that can achieve anything that they put their mind to. So I think that you should use this to your advantage to the fullest. Okay, pile 3? But that's what I have for your reading today. I hope that this resonated with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye.